Hey y'all, hey. So this is the video on day 6 recap of street selling. So let's go and get into
A journey through time.
Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to A Journey Through Time. My name is Wendy. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So this is a recap on today's street selling, day 6 for me. It went okay. I did make some sales. It went okay. But what I really want to talk about more than anything is not really how I did, because I did okay. I want to talk about safety. And I'm talking about it even more serious than I was on the live, okay, today. Today on the live, those of you that did come in, I was telling you guys to please be safe out there and be careful, because the closer you get to Christmas, the more you're targeted. All right. So for some reason, I didn't feel the need to stay the full day that I normally stay. I packed up early. I did do a few sales and I packed up early. And I'm glad I did. As I was packing up, there was a car that pulled up, and it pulled directly beside my table. A man and a woman. And I'm just packing up. I'm just putting stuff into the car, putting stuff into the truck. And they're just staring at me. They're not saying anything. They're not getting out. And then I noticed that the windows on the car were starting to fog up while they were in the car. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, I'm going to just keep packing up, you know. So as I was packing, my mind told me to, normally I'll stop for a minute and, let you look. But some just tell me to keep packing up. So I did. And I kept packing up. And then the man gets out and he goes to the back of his truck. And then the woman gets out and goes to the back of the truck. And they're leaned over in the back of the truck like this. So I'm telling my daughter to come closer to me as I'm walking closer to them. Okay, now they're at the table where I have a whole lot of stuff on this side, facing the street. And when I say they're close, all right? And so I asked them, could I help them with anything? And no one said anything. They just looked at me. I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to figure out. So they're here by my tables, but not saying anything to me. Okay, so I continue to pack up stuff. So my mind told me to pack up the stuff that's closer to their vehicle. Now, I remind you, when me and my daughter pack up, she goes in, I come out, I go in, she come out. So we're both just going back and forth, just putting stuff in there, not thinking nothing else of it. And so as we're putting stuff in, it's just the energy was so strange. And then I was asked about, is this so and so street? So the gentleman finally asked me, is this so and so street? I said, no, but that's 133 across the street and da 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 da. And come to find out, the building next to me is the address that he was looking for, that they were looking for. So once we figured that out, we're pointing them in that direction. Okay. But so they got back in the truck. But before they got back in the truck, the woman walked around. I'm just looking at her, because I still have stuff out, but everything is not in the vehicle, but a lot of stuff is in there. But there's still a whole lot of stuff of value. And so I'm just watching her to see if she still need help. But I've already been told that they're not there for me, basically. They're not there to shop with me. But yet they're walking through and, looking at my stuff. So if you're not here to shop with me, then why are you under my tent looking at my stuff if you don't want any type of help or any assistance with anything. So they finally got into their vehicle, and they pulled off a little bit as they were backing out slowly, and they were turning around. And it is really not hard to turn around in that area because there's nothing but space. And they were turning around, and they were moving closer to my table. And my daughter's like, let's switch out. So meaning, you stand here while I go take stuff to the car, and then I stand here, and then you go take stuff to the car, but we're not going to leave anything unattended. Now, let me say this. I'm not saying that all the stuff that you have on your merchandise is more valuable than your life, because it's not. All right. But if you just have to know what battles to pick is what I'm saying. So as they were pulling off and my daughter was about to walk away, they stopped. So I walked back over there where she was immediately. And then they pulled off. So they pulled off, and I see them go into the bank parking lot. Okay, fine. Now we're gonna continue to put our stuff in here. We're almost there. And then I heard another vehicle blow, and it was a black truck. The black truck came in where I was and pulled on the other side of my car, in the back side of it. Okay, where you're loading up at the trunk. And the blue truck, I guess they saw them and came over there and pulled up. My daughter said, I think it's just a meetup. It's just a meetup? Okay. And they did. They met up. And I try not to pay it no mind, but I'm still, looking around and all that stuff. And as I'm steady putting the stuff in, now I'm putting the stuff in the trunk of the car. And I see the black truck. The blue truck stays there with them standing there. The black truck makes a circle around my tent. I'm like, okay, this is really strange activity. This is weird to me because this don't make no sense. Okay. And then they pulled up, and then they pulled back up beside the blue truck. It just didn't make sense to me. It started making me question where I was at. But then I'm like, I just told them in the live to be careful because, the closer it gets to Christmas, the more people act crazy. So now I'm in the back of my trunk, about got everything in there. Okay. I almost loaded completely up, and I'm watching them at the same time. And I'm telling my daughter, don't turn your back. Let's just put stuff in here, but we're not going to turn our back. Okay. Be aware of our surroundings at all times. And so that's what we were doing. And we're loading up, and then some more customers pulled up at the time. Now, when these people here pulled up, there was nothing out there to look at. Nothing. And I'm just going to say, I'm glad that I done packed up and ready to go. That's what I'm going to say. So I'm saying that to say this. Please, please, please be careful. I don't care if you have 2 people out there with you, okay? Because if somebody comes with more people than you have, what you going to do, right? And your life is not worth that stuff out there. And if it came down to it, they could have it, but that's neither here or there. But I'm just saying, be careful closer to Christmas. So I did good. I got to go to an event tomorrow, which I'm happy about that. So, it went okay. Like I said, I did make sales. I feel some type of way right now because, of the safety. Every time we go out there, I know you got to worry about the safety of yourself and whoever you have out there with you. But at the same time, I just felt something just came over me that it was time to go. And I'm so glad it did because, like I said, I was packing up. I don't leave that early, but I left early. And I'm just glad I did. So, again, be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Just be careful. All right. Be mindful if you have money on you that you're pulling it out. Be mindful where you sit your purse. Be mindful of everything. But if nothing else, be mindful of your surroundings. Okay. Um, I'm gonna close it like that. All right. It was it was still a productive day, but at the same time, I'm just glad everything worked out. I'm back home and we're done for today. You know, I'm debating if I'm done for Christmas, honestly, besides my event that I'm gonna go to. You know what I'm saying? I'm weighing my options. I'm gonna pray about it and think about it and ask God to lead me or guide me where I need to go and what I need to do next. But in the meantime, in between time, I love you. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you found some type of interest in it. I hope you're going to be aware out there in those streets. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.